This game has been rated M by the ESRB. It contains blood, violence, and other mature content like sexual innuendos. So if you don't like stuff like that, please be advised that it is not for you and stop watching. Hello and welcome to day 4 of Harvester. First thing we must do is get the paper for the paper boy.
Well, that didn't work.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Nope, it sure is not. Now we gotta go to the general store. Did I buy it? I need a wrench. And I need a tape. All right. Now let's go talk to our girlfriend. Because we love our fake girlfriend.
Steve, it's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while.
Come here.
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest. The only two real people. Do you know what I mean? I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than memory. Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out.
I want you. Make love to me. Then take me. Now.
Oh, that's some sexy music if I've ever seen it. Look at it. They're so in love. You can tell. And so is Mr. Potsdam. All right, after that, we just left. All right, now we're going to do something we should have done on the first day, but I didn't for some reason. I did it the first time I played, but we never visited the people at the barber shop. Whoa, look at that sheep. Examine it. Except for its occasional hairball cough, it's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not. Mr. Pastorelli doesn't respond, not understanding English.
Howdy, Steve.
Yeah. Howdy back, Mr.
Pete Swell, Steve. Don't you pull my old leg now. Change your mind about that aluminum siding?
What are you talking about?
I really think you should talk your father into buying some. He can afford it. And I can't stress enough the value of some really fine aluminum siding. Keeps it warm in the summer, cool in the winter, and it keeps out the sheep. Pastorelli ought to look into some, but I can't get him to understand a word I say. I tell you, the only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of peeved sissies. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire'd be happy in harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers.
Oh, that's not PC.
Pastorelli's a rube from way back. Ask Clem Parsons how he followed up with the alarm system in here. I'm a plumber. I could fix it for him, but he just won't listen.
Yeah, he's the plumber that went into the
I seen the end coming for the aluminum
Potsdams
siding
on the
man,
Tuesday night.
so I took a mail course and learned how to be a plumber. Now, there's a business that never lets up. You'd be surprised what people flush down the toilet. Nice to see you again, Steve.
So I had to turn the CPU cycles down to like 20,000 in order to get the cutscenes to play, but it makes a lot of things move slow. Dangling television is sure to cause neck strain at this angle. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall. Are they holding hands? Oh, they're playing
Hello there,
chess.
youngster. You say them aliens I was telling you about? Well, they came back last night. Cut another crop circle in my south field.
How come I never seen none of them saucers, Clem?
Them aliens is wily, Pete. You don't cross the intergalactic void without learning a trick or two. You know what Pastorelli did? Yesterday, he gets an alarm system to protect his pole. Only he don't know how to rig it, so now it's all awry. Dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson, defecating a work of art like that. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end. Why, that barber's pole of his is his pride and joy. Brought it all the way over from Italy, wrapped all special-like. It ain't nothing but colored glass with some bulbs stuck up in it, but he thinks it's the be-all, end-all. Installed that alarm system just to protect it. Though who in tarnation would want to steal a worthless piece of junk like that? I don't know.
Maybe them aliens, Clem.
Oh, Pete, don't be ignorant. Them aliens don't give a fig for no colored glass. You think if they can build spaceships, they can't make a dadgum barber pole? Crazy hick don't know nothing about science. Pastorelli shelled out for an alarm system, all right, but he's too cheap to hire an electrician to hook her up. Dang idiot cross-wired it to the fire sprinkler, so now when the alarm goes off, it sets the sprinkler spraying. Tarnation! Aliens looking for intelligent life ought to stay away from this shop, sure enough. Well, son, the ways of the alien is a specialized area of woodcraft unknown to all but the wiliest sportsmen. What you gotta remember is, your average alien is smarter than your average human, so you gotta be extra careful building your blind if you want to bag one.
You hunt aliens.
Son, after nailing an alien, you can never go back to quail. What, you think you can get one of those at a swap meet? Line your blind with lead to fool their sensing machines. Lay real quiet and wait. Preferably in the woods around the nuclear base. Oh, they love messing around out there.
Why not wait outside your field, Clem? Wait for 'em to come a-carving.
Oh, they do their crop doodles with zap guns, you darn fool. Don't you know nothing? Besides, ain't no place to put the blind out in the field. Now, you listen to Clem Parsons if you want to tag an unearthly being. They cross the void, wondering what lies beyond, all the time not knowing that what awaits them is buckshot.
So the barbershop
Anytime,
just has two hicks playing checkers and a guy sweeping up nothing and a sheep. And there's no barber. They keep talking about a barber. See, we can operate the light switch. We need to do that later on today. So let's go give our underwear cloth to the lodge.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole. Lack of respect for authority, a fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
All right. So I'm gonna save it after this cutscene because I don't want to get arrested or dead. And attempt to steal the thing. Alrighty, we're gonna go to the barber shop. We're going to save. First, we got to apply some tape to the door so it doesn't open up when we smash the window in. And we need to use firefighter's axe. Unplug. Barber pole, use the straight slot wrench on the barber pole.
Yeah.
And then leave. And that's day 4. It took us like 7 minutes, less time if you don't count us talking to the dumbasses inside the barber shop, which we could have done day 1, but day 1 was long enough.
What do you people want from me?
More power, sailor?
Welcome to our order.
The hand that grips my staff. Step.
Please insert CD number 2. Click the left mouse button when you're ready. And now we're back in day 5. Saved. Alright, so let's go talk to our mom about the bake sale next.
Hello, dear. How are you today? By the way, I spoke with Mr. Johnson, and he's livid. Seems someone scratched up his priceless tucker. If he finds out who, there'll be heck to pay. Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole.
Why does
The
she look
next
happy
morning,
about that?
Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me. Coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business. Heavens, if a bowl and scissors were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist.
Oh my god, this is
I hear
50s.
those silly firemen broke out the axes and hacked each other to death. Things never were the same between them after the firehouse robbery. Oh well, maybe now we'll get some real men for the fire department. Though the way things are going, I doubt you'll be around to see it.
What do you mean?
Can't you feel it? The way the stalks whisper in the autumn wind? It's almost harvest time, Steve, when the chaff will be cast aside before the feast. Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl. Shame on you! Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that. Is that how a range rider would behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer, even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, that's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be. I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you?
This is
Isn't it
garbage.
exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
I wouldn't
That's
miss
nice,
it.
dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead in Harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think it has something to do with the air.
But there's nothing wrong with the air, it's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog that clean air is a shock to their systems. Gets them every time.
Stupid.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy.
Yes,
You
yes,
know
I
how
won't
he
forget the
gets.
papers for Jimmy. Exit, boy. She doesn't notice the shelf is moved. Weird. And the bars are gone. Wouldn't let me put it back. I tried.
Hey, Steve, you've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
Nope, I don't want to get shot by a little kid. Alright, we'll go to the lodge and get our next assignment.
And here it is, the object doll, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. an unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie.
Is that all you can say? A man was electrocuted.
Pastorelli's own incompetence caused his unfortunate accident. What does it matter that you left live electrical wires hanging in the water on the floor? If he hadn't cross-wired the alarm system to the sprinklers, he'd be alive today. Of course, you only wanted the bowl, but that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Geez, that's no minor prank, that's arson. Alright, any suggestions?
Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them. Tonight, the bake sale commences. Soon, the annual harvest blood drive will be at hand. When sacrifice will be the order of the day, your time in harvest grows short.
Okay, well, we're gonna need something special or to do this task. A young man lies motionless in the casket. Red stains are visible on his shirt and boots. Is it this one? So we gotta take that back to this guy in here. I feel like this guy's in the hotel if you go to the hotel, and he's in here if you go in here. Picture of the corpse.
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you've got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man.
No shit, I just want to find out who I am and get the hell out of here. Or is this a threat? I've got a goods on you, not vice versa.
Got the goods, have you? You're in harvest, my young friend. Have you tried the road out of town yet? Do so and you may question exactly who has who.
Look, are you going to tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, or it's all you'll get from me.
Glue, huh? Alright, it's a trade.
A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
Oh no, he's a wasp man. I should kill him like the wasp lady. Alright, now let's go to the bake sale at G Memorial. Get out of there, Steve. Oh, the nighttime. It's nighttime! Wow, they put this cutscene on both CDs, huh? There's 3 CDs. I don't know what the third CD is. Seems like we're more than halfway done with the game. I don't understand why they need a third CD. Isn't there a bake sale today? Isn't this the bake sale? Where's the bake sale at? Oh, Postmaster Boyle, you dangus. Oh, get out of there. Now is the bake sale on? Oh, maybe it's in the cafeteria.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause. Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't it, ladies?
Yes, terrible.
So I looked up Geen. There is a mass murderer named William Geen in this. It's a joke. Geen Memorial is based on him, I guess.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause. Derelicts and bums who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in Harvest?
Don't be such a wise apple, Steve.
They all are mom. They're all our mom. Who do I talk to? Can I leave somewhere? Yeah, I can go down here, I guess. You're supposed to talk to someone and they tell you about the fire at the...
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station. On the night of our bake sale?
We already saw the cutscene from the TV station. I guess we can go there if we want. I don't think we have to, though. What we really need to do is go into Edna's diner. The same way we went into... the other place. I don't know how you would know to put tape before you break it. Okay, I'm gonna save now, because you could die in this part. Alright, so we have to go in the back somehow. There's a cake cover somewhere. Cake cover? Now we have to combine the glue. Where's the glue? God, these pictures are so stupid looking. You apply the glue to the rim of the cake cover. Now we have that. We can put it on the fire alarm on the ceiling. Now we turn on the ovens. We use our matches. Yeah. Get the heck out of here or we will die. Going so slow, Steve. With Edna's diner ablaze, your task is complete. You carefully make your way home to avoid any possible witnesses. Alright, day 5 is now finished, and that wasn't that long either. But I think that's going to be all for this episode. We got 2 days under our belt. If it's a little short in editing, which I doubt because I'm not going to edit much out. Maybe I'll edit changing the disc. We will come back for day 6, but day 6 is the last day before we actually go inside the lodge, and then shit hits the fan after that. See you guys then. After Steve's dreams of the same exact stuff that's been happening every night. The same scary dreams of eyes popping out, ladies screaming, hamburgers and hot dogs a-gleamin', shirts a-coming off. Shirts are coming on. All right. See you guys next time. Bye.